After exploring Porto with Saskia and Miguel of Sailing SAETTA, we decided to continue together all the way to the Algarve. But before we could do so, we had a big problem with one of our batteries.
Here's about the battery disaster and why we had to replace it. Under the V-berth in the bow we have a dedicated battery for the bow thruster and the anchor windlass. I noticed a few days ago that when we were at anchor, that the anchor windlass wasn't as powerful as it used to be. And also the same was true for the bow thruster. But I just thought it was due to a not fully charged battery. But then the other day, when we were in the marina and connected to the shore power, I noticed the smell in the bow cabin, and then I investigated, and under the mattress, the lid of the locker was already really warm, almost hot. And then I noticed that the battery was really hot. So I disconnected the shore power, I disconnected the battery, and then I saw the damage that the battery had done, because it's supposed to be a maintenance-free battery. So I didn't do any maintenance to it. You shouldn't do. So there's no water topping up or something like that. But something happened to the battery. I think it's just old age. The battery was dying, and there are some ventilation holes in case the battery gets hot and it has to vent. And it did vent, and I'm guessing that there was like an acid cloud inside the compartment. And the bad thing about that was that also all the anchor windlass electronic parts for the windlass control were mounted inside this locker, like the relays and the whole wiring of the anchor windlass. And of course everything was rusting away, and this caused some connection issues with the anchor windlass. So we had problems then getting our anchor back up, because the control for the windlass wasn't responding to the button pushes. So what I had to do is take it all apart, clean everything, and put it back together. Now it's working perfectly fine again. And of course we had to buy a new battery and install that. So luckily we caught it in time before anything serious happened, like exploding battery or something like that. So we were lucky, I guess. That's it. That's the battery disaster story.
So we left Porto 2 hours ago alongside Sailing SAETTA. They are over there. They are just a little bit hiding in the fog now. I think I will change the course a little bit so that I can get closer again. Yeah, the fog wasn't predicted. It's a little bit annoying again. I think annoying is my new favorite word. Maybe we can make a drinking game out of how many times I'm saying annoying on the camera. Yeah, so I'm just adjusting to the weather change and keep you updated. We soon had some dolphins playing between our two boats, which made the annoying fog less annoying. After a while, the sky cleared up and we were able to hoist the sails. Sadly, the wind died down and we had to use the engine during the night. But when I started my morning watch, I was greeted by dolphins and a beautiful sunrise. "32 hours after we left Porto, we arrived at Cascais. We were so exhausted, during docking, Max slipped and fell and ended up hurting his arm and knee. It was then and there that we decided not to sail overnight anymore and do day trips instead. We are on our way from Cascais to Sines, and this is just the calmest the sea state might have ever been. It's really lovely, but we can't sail, but the ocean just looks so nice when it's like that, and it's, we hope we can sail a little bit later, but for now we just enjoy the quiet and the calmness of the sea and endure the loudness and the vibration of the engine. Outside the coast of Portugal. We left Sines this morning. This is our longest, or one of our last longer passages. We are done, both physically and emotionally. We had a bit of everything. Even today we had a bit of fog again, but we also had a nice sail yesterday, and the day before. I mean, the weather is quite nice. It's getting a lot warmer. It's very enjoyable, but we still can't really sail. We can't remember the last time we had the sails up for a few hours. I think it was in France on our way to the Belle Ile. I mean, we have the sails up, and they help, and they help us make more speed. But still, we would love to sail. But yes, that's what it is. We are outside of Portugal. We have made so many miles these past 3 days, and we are going to Lagos, and we want to anchor there. So we will round the Cape in a few hours. I think we are like 3 hours away from rounding the Cape. And then we will be in Lagos, and then it's vacation time. And we will meet up with Sailing SAETTA again. They are a bit in the lead because they did another night, and we couldn't bear to do another night, so we anchored at Sines and decided on another day trip. Then we will meet up with them again, and then enjoy jumping into the water.
As soon as we rounded the Cape, the wind picked up and we were finally able to sail all the way to Lagos with 7 to 8 knots of speed.
Thanks for watching. Join us next time when we explore more of the Algarve and later face a challenging sea state on our way to Andalusia in Spain. See you!